Not sponsored. Who am I? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Suso. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is Kyrie. Your name is... Oh, nice name, creative. No, but seriously, hey, if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe, please and thank you. If you're returning, make sure to like, make sure that you are subscribed, and turn on post notifications so you can get notified whenever I post a video. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I don't even know what happened, honestly. Like, I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. No, but anyway, as you can read from the title below, I will be telling you a story time. Oh, what's in my eye? I'll be telling you a story time about how I almost got abducted by an Uber driver. Okay, mind you. Okay, I'll get into that later. Anyway, so it all started one night. I think it was like Sunday night or something like that. Sunday night football. My mom team was playing, and like the game was like the time I was getting off work or whatever. So she was like, just get Uber home. At this point, I think I was about maybe 2 months into my job, and I was closing by myself, like I said, on a Sunday night or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm grown. Uber everywhere, 3 rows in my VIP. Like, I was really like, I was ready for it. I was like, okay, whatever, it's an Uber. Nothing to be scared about, like, whatever. Literally, I live like 7 minutes away from work, so I'm like, it'll be fine. So, first of all, it all started off bad from the beginning, from the get-go. If you can properly identify a car on Uber, I must commend you. Because I don't know what a Toyota Camry look like, a Nissan Altima. I don't know what none of them look like. 0%. I just don't know. Like, I just know the difference between brands and like types, like SUV and cars and all that stuff. But other than that, I'm lost. So anyway, and mind you, at this time I didn't even get to choose my driver, and you're usually supposed to, but I just think at this certain specific time and you know, just the area, there wasn't that many drivers, so I guess it was like, you only finna get 1 out of 1 option, so we just finna choose it for you. So I'm like, alright, bet. Mind you, I'm such a cheapskate. I mean, not a cheapskate, but I'm always looking for a deal, obviously. So I'm sitting here literally watching my phone as the Uber price goes up and down. It's like $6.72, $6.68, like it's going down. So once I saw it like was like at its lowest point, then it went up like a couple more cents. I was like, hey, now, because I didn't want to like wait. I mean, I didn't want to do it at its lowest point that I thought, and it went down again. I'd have been like, so I waited till it went slightly back up. I think it came out to maybe like $1.67. So that important life lesson is to make sure to save and wait. But anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, I called this Uber, whatever, or not even, I'll hail it. You don't call Uber. So I hailed the Uber or whatever. So I'm like, okay, bet. And I'm just watching the little timer, and it's just like, you know, it's pulling up on me or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. I lock up. I'm standing outside my backpack. You know, one strap gang. I'm just holding it like whatever. So then, they said they here. So I'm like, I don't see nobody outside. Like, where are you? And mind you, we texting at this point. So, they just like, yeah, I'm in front of Pepper Jack's. I said, I don't work at Pepper Jack's. Like, I didn't hail you from Pepper Jack's or whatever. I held you from my address, or like the little store's address. So anyway, I go to Pepper Jack's. They flash and they light or whatever. So I'm like, okay, like I don't want to seem like an amateur, because another important life lesson is that you have to be confident in whatever you do. Because if people know that you're not confident or you don't know what you're doing, they want to take advantage of you or more stuff. So just make sure that you know, hold your chest up high and be confident in whatever you do, because if you go out looking like a tourist or a rookie or amateur, then you're going to get got. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, not a lot of people, you know, even experienced Ubers don't know what the cars look like. So I'm like, hey, this ain't really a red flag, bad, you know, bad mark, whatever. I'll be cool. As I'm on the way to the car, I totally forgot it was like this, no lie, like 6 inch, maybe more, drop from the sidewalk to the street, and like I drop, or like I step down and my ankle buckles or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, why now? Why would this be the time that I have to be clumsy and a klutz? Like, okay, so whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, this whole time I was texting 2 friends at the time, and I had sent them my location or whatever. You can never be too safe. So I get in the car, and like I have my AirPods in, so the person can't hear, like doesn't know I'm on the phone until like later into the drive. But in the beginning, he doesn't know. So he just like trying to talk to me or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, whatever, you know, having a conversation. Then he had got a phone call, so he put on like this 2001 Xbox mic, you know, the one that got like the little, it come on the side, and like it's just like squishes your face, and it's like a little, I don't know, look like an upside down T. And then this side got like the little furry piece, and the mic, that's literally the type of headset he got. So I was like, whatever. So then he was talking to his other friend, and like in a different language or whatever, and I'm like, okay, whatever, like it's obviously none of my business. And he's at work right now, so it's like I doubt he's gonna do anything. So I know the ways from my house, and I know my area, so I know, you know, there's, you know, 1,001 ways, whatever, probably even more than that, to skin a cat. So I'm like, okay, I'm not finna trip after he took the first wrong turn. But I was texting my friends like, he just took the wrong turn, like, let me just write this out, but make sure y'all looking at my location carefully. So, you know, we going down a little bit, and he takes another wrong turn. And now I'm just like, okay, something's up. Like, I don't know if he know where he going. He typed it into the GPS, but like, I don't know if Uber's supposed to take the real route or the back route. I would assume they was going to take the real route, or like the main street. So since we were on the main street, I was already like a little like, I don't know. So at this point, I'm kind of panicking because it's my first Uber ride. So I'm just like, you know, so then I start act like I just picked up the phone and was talking, you know, and just giving like little subliminals like, yeah, everything's fine. I'm just like 9110. Like, I don't know if you ever seen Hancock, you know, he put 9110 and really 911, whatever. Anyway, so I'm just like doing these little subliminal and stuff like that. Like, okay, y'all need to really watch me because this man ain't going to my house. So a couple more turns, and he starts to get back on track. So I'm just like, so I was texting the group chat like, everything's good, whatever. And then I was just like, I don't know. So then he got off the phone finally. And mind you, this is all in the span of a 7-minute ride. So it wasn't like we was going for like hours or like even double digits in minutes. Like literally, this was a short ride. But when it's so short and you know how close you are to home, you be even more on edge and alert, because you like, it only takes me 7 minutes. Like, why are you going this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, when you could have just did the normal route? Maybe he was trying to get his $6.30 whatever cents worth of money out of taking these left and right turns, or whatever the case may be, or whatever, but this ain't it. So finally we just like kind of cruising down the street of my house, and what I was always told to do was like put the wrong address and like get out and wait for them to leave. But apparently he wanted to be Mr., you know, watch you till you get inside. I mean, I guess that's fine or whatever, but I guess like in an Uber situation, I think personally that's kind of creepy. Maybe to you guys that's fine or whatever. That's just protocol for Uber. I don't know. But all I know is I wasn't like accustomed to the Uber culture, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm waiting for him to leave. I guess he was really trying to get 5 stars, which I like. Then from now on there, I just always get 5 stars. Like, it's either 1 or a 5. I'm not gonna be like 4.5. Could have got a 5, but he didn't give me a man. Like, okay, I don't care. Either he was good or he was bad. In between, you need to figure that stuff out with yourself. And I did give him like $1 tip or whatever, so it's fine. Anyway, so he finally drives off, and like my thing is, I went into my neighbor's backyard as if I was going to like the back of my house or whatever, and I just looped around. But this time, instead of like looping all the way around the back, I just kind of like hid behind the house, and I was gonna come back or to my house or whatever. But then next thing I know, okay, for real, excuse me. Anyway, next thing I know, I see this 6-foot cabinet. I don't know. It's like, basically, it was like my neighbor or whatever. I think he's neighborhood watch. I'm not sure. And it was like my neighbor or whatever. And he must have had some broad shoulders, because literally it looked like a cabinet. I'm like, why is this cabinet staring at me? I'm thinking like whatever. Mind you, I'm still on the phone, so I'm kind of whispering because I don't want to be loud because it's late at night. I guess the little neighborhood watch guy thought I wasn't from the neighborhood or whatever, which makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't want nobody creeping around the neighborhood and nobody addressing it. But then after I said I was waiting for my Uber to leave or whatever, then he was still trying to interrogate me like, if I'm waiting for my Uber to leave, obviously I live over here. I just don't want him to know my address. So you can chill out. Because I mean, I'm all for being safe and stuff like that, but there comes a point where it's safe and annoying. I already stated I'm waiting for my Uber to leave. I'm about to go home. Unless you gonna pick me up from my job, then be quiet. Anyway, so I got inside. Everything was fine. I texted my mom. It was cool. But honestly, I was like, I feared for my life because I am the type of person, I take things to the worst possible outcome. Like, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, I'm too young. I'm only 16 at the time. I'm finna get chopped up, hacked, and sawed. I'm finna be somebody's McDonald's burger. I'm finna be somebody's something. Literally, because when you're not taking the right turns home, like, that's kind of off-putting because it's like, I know I'm supposed to be going, you supposedly know where I'm supposed to be going, but you're not taking me there. So I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know if he maybe thought I wanted to stop at McDonald's because he was kind of driving past McDonald's, like, extra slow. I'm just like, just take me home, please. It's Sunday night. I have school tomorrow. But I didn't say none of this because you cannot, like, there's a certain time and place where you got to talk. And I mean, obviously, you always got to stick up for yourself. But if you're in the predicament or situation where you're not in control, he was driving that car. If he wanted to kill both of us, he could have. Probably not, honestly. Like, he would have had to really been trying, because if he would have ran on something head on, most likely he would have been hurt. I would have been fine. And if he would have backed into something, maybe I would have been hurt. But he would have really had to try to hurt us if he tried to hurt us. But other than that, he could have took me on a high-speed chase or something. The person could have been calling on the phone, could have been setting up a little human trafficking meeting. I mean, I'm not the most healthy person, so I don't know how good my organs could be for y'all. But if y'all wanted them, y'all probably could have taken them, honestly. But anyway, the moral of the story is just to trust your drivers for the most part, and always share your location with your friends, because if you don't, you could get snatched up. I hope you learned a lot from this video. It's a kind of shorter one. I'm kind of thinking about how I should do it. Do you guys like longer or shorter? Let me know in the comments, because I could sit on here and talk all day. However, I'm deciding to cut it down a little bit, see how this video gonna go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Even still, don't dislike, because disliking is for haters. If you came all the way to my page to watch my video to give it a dislike, then that just shows that you're a hater. Because you can like and give creative criticism if you really had a problem, but you went out your way to go from the left like button, move the mouse all the way over to the right, and click dislike. That sounds like a lot of pent-up anger and hate. And you might need to go see somebody for that, because I can't help you for that. Anyway, yeah, thank you again for watching this video. And until next time.